Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Deep divers, I hope all of you are taking care of yourself. I woke up like this, all magical and fly, just whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency. I feel so much better now. Raising the vibration. You feel so much better now. Take that, take that, take that. Good ass energy I'm sending you, deep divers. We got a whole lot to talk about, but first, shout out to everyone who's joined the YouTube membership. Click join below this video for all new exclusive content, full access to the live streams. You're going to love it. And join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart Deep Divers. Click the link down below and become your greatest version. And it's finally here. Go and get the brand new book, Feel Alive 2. Unlock Your Infinite Power by Ralph Smart. There's secret recipe to becoming your greatest version. Now available on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook. Deep divers, click the link down below. You're going to love it. So what's been happening in the Matrix? Okay, you have Elon Musk and Trump going at each other. And this is huge. Like, they were best friends a minute ago. Even the cat down the road is really confused. Even the cat down the road is really confused, deep divers. So we're going to talk about Trump, Elon, the growing separation, right? Trump and Elon beef, things they're not telling you. Deep divers, look, this channel is all about becoming your greatest version, okay? And that's why we're going to take a look at this, because it's very interesting. It's a lesson that even friends can become enemies. Become your greatest version. We're about to take a deep dive. I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support the Real Deep Divers. Share this video. Hit that like button right now if you support the Real Deep Divers. Share this video because we got a whole lot to talk about. Look, if you are watching this video, this is your confirmation. Something magical is coming your way. If you're ready to receive it, just say thank you. Now, a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, Elon Musk and Donald Trump are like best friends. They are like best friends because during the campaign trail, Elon Musk was supporting Donald Trump like I've never seen support before. He was behind him in every single rally. He was there. And even in the White House, when Trump became the president, Elon was always there, right? And a lot of people are like really confused because they've been going back and forth. Like a lot of tweets have been said, deep divers, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? So why is this even happening? A lot of people are like, why is this even happening, Ralph? Let me play you the news report. Then I'm going to tell you things they're not telling you about this feud between Elon Musk and Donald Trump, okay?
The president's biggest campaign donor, who was so close that Trump invited him to sleep at the White House, is now calling for him to be impeached and replaced by Vice President J.D. Vance. The man who was handed nearly unfettered access to the federal government is openly musing about forming his own political party. And the same guy, the billionaire backing the U.S. space program, he's now threatening to take his rockets and go home. What at this time yesterday was a one-sided attack on the president's signature spending bill is no longer just a policy disagreement, not even close. It has now become quite personal, as the president says he thinks he knows why.
Well, look, you know, I've always liked Elon, and it's always very surprised. You saw the words he had for me, the words of, and he hasn't said anything about me that's bad. I'd rather have him criticize me than the bill, because the bill is incredible. It's the biggest cut in the history of our country. We've never cut. It's about 1.6 trillion in cuts. Elon's upset because we took the EV mandate, and which was a lot of money for electric vehicles. And, they're having a hard time, the electric vehicles, and they want us to pay billions of dollars in subsidy. And, Elon knew this from the beginning.
As Trump was speaking from the Oval Office, Elon Musk responded in real time, writing this, quote, "False. This bill was never shown to me even once and was passed in the dead of the night so fast that almost no one in Congress could even read it. And quote, whatever, keep the EV solar incentive cuts in the bill, even though no oil and gas subsidies are touched. Very unfair. but ditch the mountain of disgusting pork in the bill. And with the German chancellor sitting by his side today, with the president there in the Oval, he said what he had been bottling up really for days now.
You saw a man who was very happy when he stood behind the Oval desk. And even with the black eye, I said, "Do you want a little makeup? We'll get you a little makeup." But he said, "No, I don't think so," which is interesting. He's worn the hat. Trump was right about everything. And I am right about the great, big, beautiful bill. We call it a great, big, beautiful bill because that's what it is. I don't know what it is. It's sort of Trump derangement syndrome, I guess they call it. But we have it with others, too. They leave, and they wake up in the morning, and the glamour's gone. The whole world is different, and they become hostile. I don't know what it is. Someday you'll write a book about it, and you'll let us know.
Not to be outdone, Musk posted in response to that, quote, "Without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House, and Republicans in the Senate would be 51 to 49. Such ingratitude," he added. As the White House was scrambling to react to all of this as it was playing out in real time today, with aides now forced to attack the person they have been defending for months in front of the cameras. Look at this. You can still see the imprint of Musk on the White House, that red Tesla that the president bought from him. Our Jay McMichael shot this. It was still sitting right outside the West Wing, parked on West Exec.
He's a great patriot, and he's also done an incredible job with Tesla. And I mean, nobody else has a car company started up in the last 30 years that's been successful. I don't think so. I love Tesla.
It's not clear if he still feels the same way tonight. Today, the president declared that Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted, that he knew for months I was going to do, and he just went crazy. Then came the threat that could really hurt. The president said the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it. Tesla's stock price took a massive hit after that, $150 billion in market value gone as the two were trading attacks today. According to Bloomberg, Elon Musk lost $34 billion today. That financial hit, though, does not seem to be enough for his critics in MAGA world.
This guy is all over the map. He's right. But he's emblematic of these oligarchs. All of them have the maturity of a 9-year-old, and they're dangerous. They're dangerous not just to the president of the United States. More importantly, they're dangerous to this republic and the citizens of this constitutional republic.
At one point, the president seemed to maybe be trying to cool things off. He said, quote, "I don't mind Elon turning against me, but he should have done this months ago." And I'm told that allies of both the president and Musk were kind of caught in the middle of all of this today. They were quietly and delicately trying to broker peace between the two men behind the scenes. But those efforts were upended when Elon Musk wrote this. This was really kind of the end of that. He said, "Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not made public. Have a nice day, DJT." Now, I should note tonight, there's no evidence when it comes to what this looks like in terms of the Epstein files beyond that. The White House says his bomb is an unfortunate episode. And several people familiar with what was happening behind the scenes described the Epstein tweet to me as the tipping point, though, in this relationship, now fearing that there is no going back.
So I wanted just to play you a little clip, deep divers. So as you can see, this is like trending right now. Trump versus Elon. They got beef. They're going at each other. And this channel, once again, is all about becoming your greatest version. So how can we learn from this situation? You see, deep divers, look, beware of people who appear to be best friends in public, because they may turn into enemies within a few seconds. Slow motion this side. I said beware of people who appear to be like best friends in public, because they may turn into enemies within a few seconds. And within a few seconds, deep dives, and it seems like that's what's happened here between Trump and Elon. And it seems like Elon feels a kind of way that Trump is going after Tesla. coming for those Tesla subsidies, right? And it's gonna cost Elon a lot of billions of dollars, even though he is the wealthiest man alive. But it seems like Elon feels a kind of way, because it seems that he feels that this bill, this big, beautiful bill, is a terrible idea, right? And he's angry with Donald Trump, or President Trump, right? Now, what do I feel about this? You got to remind yourself, deep divers, look, so much is going on in the world. So much is going on in the world. Focus on yourself. I'm just making you this video to remind you, like Shakespeare said, the whole world is a stage. Or like Ralph Smart said, the world is a reality TV show. Slow motion this side. I would not be surprised, deep divers, you heard it here first, if Elon and Trump get back together and say, we're best friends again. You got to remind yourself, deep divers, this is how they manipulate you and control your mind in the matrix. They keep you focused on everything going on out there. And to become your greatest version, you have to focus on everything that's going on in here. You have to remind yourself, we are the ones we're waiting for. No one is coming to save you. Not even Trump. You've got to save yourself and remind yourself, this is how it always starts. Separation, division, divide and rule. Now you got Elon and Trump going at it. So now it's going to create a humongous division. People are going to be polarized, right? The people who love Elon and Trump are going to they're going to be like, oh, who am I going to choose right now? Right. And, Elon was like, he posted this tweet saying that without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House and the Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate. Such ingratitude, right? Elon was kind of taking off the gloves right here, right now. And this was like the tweet. This was the tweet or the X that really kind of made my jaw drop, because Elon said, time to drop the really big bomb. Real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day. Then Elon Musk said, mark this post for the future. The truth will come out. So we're in a very interesting time, deep divers, because now you have the wealthiest man in the matrix, Elon Musk, who is now an enemy of the leader of the free world, United States of America, right? And this is going to be interesting. You got to remind yourself, the whole world is a stage. I see this all as a distraction. You want to focus on yourself, deep divers, because we're in the matrix. But I want to play you a clip, because this was, once again, there's no evidence that Trump and Epstein worked together for anything, but take a look at this video.
Of a Mar-a-Lago party shows Trump giving Epstein his personal attention. The footage, shot in November of 1992, before Trump opened the resort as a club, shows the future president surrounded by cheerleaders for the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins, capturing Trump's fun-loving bachelor lifestyle for an appearance on Faith Daniels' NBC talk show.
We're going to get great ratings in your show.
Trump is surrounded by women as music blares in the background. After a while, Trump goes to greet 3 new guests, among them the financier Jeffrey Epstein.
Come on in. Go inside.
More than a decade before his guilty plea on state prostitution charges. Later in the footage, Trump is seen talking to Epstein and another man as women are dancing in front of them. Trump alternates between dancing and pointing out women to Epstein and the other man and telling Epstein about the cameras. Though exactly what they say is difficult to understand as they discuss the women and their appearances, Trump gestures to one and appears to say to Epstein, "Look at her back there. She's hot." And then Trump says something else into Epstein's ear that makes him double over with laughter. But as the president said,
so that's what Elon was alluding to, right? Time to drop the really big bomb. Real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day. Mark this post for the future. The truth will come out. So once again, pay attention to what's happening in the Matrix. Even the people who appear to be best friends are now going at each other. And you know what that means? That means that the gloves are coming off. Because Elon Musk is very powerful. Trump is very powerful. And Elon could reveal more about Trump that we don't know. So watch the space. Also, Trump could really hurt Tesla in a big way. Already, Tesla stocks are plummeting, right? Now, what I want to tell you, deep divers, is that you want to focus on yourself because once again, Trump, Elon, they've been kind of in the headlines for such a long time. And I was surprised that they're actually going at each other. But then it didn't surprise me because I said, what did Shakespeare say? Oh, yeah, the whole world is a stage. Right now it's time to wake up. You're in a matrix. And so long as you're focusing on everything out there, you're going to miss what's going on in here. And this is where it is. This is what you have to master. This is what you have to pay attention to. Because you see, in politics, you have no friends. And some people say Trump used Elon. Some people say Elon used Trump, right? But it just shows you that there's still so much division in the matrix. And the truth is one humanity. That's why I always tell you, vote for yourself. Democrat, Republican, two sides of the same coin. Vote for yourself. The great Krishnamurti said, have you ever wondered why we have leaders? You're supposed to be leading your damn self. Slow motion this side. But this is shocking news, deep divers, because a lot of people are like confused, right? I thought Elon and Trump were like best friends and now they're going at it. People are confused, but this is what happens in politics. You don't have any friends. This is what happens in business. You get screwed over. But this is all to tell you, it's a lesson, like I told you, because we can become our greatest versions. Be aware of people who appear to be best friends in public because they might become enemies within seconds. Pay attention to that. I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support The Real, share the video. Hit that like button right now if you support The Real, share the video, and get the brand new book, Feel Alive 2. Unlock Your Infinite Power by Ralph Smart, the secret recipe to becoming your greatest version, now available on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebookdeepdivers. Click the link down below. You're going to love it. 500 pages, 10 years in the making. And check out the Good Ass Prana shirts. All new designs you're going to love at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. And deep divers, join the Patreon page for all new exclusive content, patreon.com/ralphsmart. Click the link down below and be inspired. Also, the YouTube membership for all new exclusive content, full access to the live streams. Click join below this video. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with me so I can help you become your greatest version, make sure you book it at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions. Deep divers, this all shows us that you got to focus on yourself, because even those in power, they're still fighting amongst each other. And therefore, we have to be the change we wish to see in the world. We've got to be the change that we wish to see in the world. And then just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Peace. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, deep divers, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. Things they're not telling you, deep divers, is that all of these powerful people in the Matrix have dirt on each other. So when you have the gloves coming off, who else knows what's going to be revealed? Watch the space, pay attention, but also, more importantly, focus on yourself. That's what matters the most. Peace.